everybody, want to Wisdom here. This is a brand new recording session. This is, I believe, the first time I think that I have gotten to record anything since like middle of May. The good news is all those videos which go through part 138 are uploaded. I just have to make them public. Some of the air element upgrades, I think 136, 7, and 8, Lightning Rod, Sonic Boom, and Whirlwind, were actually... I uploaded like 15 videos, and I have them all set to private. I typed out the descriptions. I've been in and out of town so much, it's really hard for me to keep up with stuff. And what I can do if I've uploaded it ahead of time and made it private, I don't want to have them all live at the same time. Then I can come in and on the road I can just switch from private to public. Somehow the computer timed out. It usually doesn't do that when I have an editor open, and YouTube didn't save the settings, and so they actually had quite a few views, which was weird. But nonetheless, I made them private again, but they are there. It worked out really well. I guess that there was that lull in time, because I go again alphabetically by element and then by character, hence why 36 was Lightning Rod, 7 Sonic Boom, 38 Whirlwind. It's alphabetical. I'm not doing it in a personal preference order or anything like that. There's really bad storms right now. I was gonna try to have an early night and get an update video done. I'm still planning on doing the update video, and basically going to cover the leaked character situation, all that jazz. And then I want to open up to a couple of new polls, and then maybe get into the giant aesthetics. I don't want to dwell too much on this stuff, because I was going to obviously use the update video for that, not this one. That said, what we're going to do here is actually introduce Polar Whirlwind. This will be part 139, obviously. Then what I plan to do in part 140 is actually upgrade Polar Whirlwind. And then in part 141, I think I will actually introduce Drobot. Bear in mind, he's the latest release. Reason I haven't done that already, there's just been no time. I've been out of town prior to E3 and after E3 so much, it's crazy. Like I said, this is my first time playing the game since May. I have been getting to do some Animal Crossing, but that's mainly because it's on the 3DS. But plus it's real addictive. Anyway, I just played around with Whirlwind, my Series 1 and the Series 2 that I upgraded. Took them both through Lightning Rods. At least in this game, Lightning Rods, fight, teleport, fight, and then Arachnid Antechamber, which in this game it's a bonus one, it's not sunburns. And I have to say, I was a real big fan of what I did with Whirlwind the first time around with Series 1. That ultimate rainbow thing, her final upgrade, is awesome. It's just one of those things. It's kind of like Trigger Happy's Yamato Blade. You have to charge it up so long, it's almost impractical in story mode, at least. Hers is actually a bit quicker than that, in my opinion. The thing is, Tempest Dragon's what I did for the Series 2 Whirlwind, which was, well, this last part that you'll soon see. I have to say, that was ridiculous. I hadn't done a ton of heroics with her. I had her before Wrecking Ball, obviously, so I'd never done Wrecking Balls in this game. That's, of course, there's no enemies there, so you get that little, quest taken care of, don't take damage in heroic challenge. I still didn't do that with her. I just went straight to Lightning Rods in this game. Fight, teleport, fight, lots of enemies in that one. I was doing it to kind of get a feel for which way I wanted to take Polar. Since Polar's special, I want her to have the path I prefer. I hate doing it to you, because my plan was honestly going to be to do what I did with Series 1, but since I spent just that little of time with Tempest Dragon, she was a absolute beast with that thing. I also, in those 2 heroic challenges I did, I took care of the double rainbow quest, which again, that's one of the best ones in the game, in my opinion, just for the namesake. If you're not familiar, there's a YouTube video. It's some hippie guy Montana, Wyoming, somewhere up there. Sounds more like he'd be on the west coast or something, but saw a double rainbow. For those of you that have been around since SSA way back in the day when I played through Mystery Case Files, there was this funny point by the windmill. It was like the feature video on my channel for forever. People probably didn't know why, but I think I even titled it like Rainbow or something. But you know, it's like a point and shoot mystery, not point and shoot, but like point and clicks, hidden object mystery type game. And there's like this one point you look up and it's like a rainbow. I wonder what it means or something along those lines. It just always cracked me up. That said, I'm gonna quit rambling. This is actually, as the green circle indicates, Series 1 Whirlwind. Should probably do. I think that's thunder outside. Anyway,
impressive.
Here's what we did with her. We took her down the top path. Double Dose of Doom, which these are hilarious. Atomic Rainbow, and then Rainbow Singularity. This one's really, almost all her stuff's kind of like psychedelic. Her Soul Gem means pretty much nothing to me because I never get to play with anyone. It's just myself. That said, at the time I thought that looked crazy. I was kind of torn on her the first time around, but this time, you know, I said in SSA, hey, the earliest characters again in Giants, I'll take them down the other path. That's what I did, and that path was insane. I'm actually going to come out now. You get the feel. This is Whirlwind Series 2. She's kind of got like the rainbow unicorn horn going. We're going to pull her. We're actually, you know what? Let me just go to Series 2.
Twists of fury.
Yeah, so she's got the snow cone scoop on her face, whatever you want to call it. Okay, oh, just had a comment on unboxing Tariff, and that's an old one. Let's see here. Let me kind of, I don't want to break too many of the boxes. I want Polar to have them, but basically you do that, and then like there's ranges in the game. This lightning right here, it came in insanely handy. Like I said, I took 0 damage in that heroic, which it's packed with enemies. I'm thinking I may let Polar take that one again. I can switch paths at least, but what I'll do, I'll try to showcase them a little better maybe, I don't know. But pay close attention here. This is Series 2 Whirlwind. Looks an awful lot like Series 1 Whirlwind, doesn't she? That said, Polar Whirlwind, we're going to
Impressive.
actually do this. These are all skewed. I have it on the blog. It's been so long since I got Polar Whirlwind. I can't remember what she bumped up. It's probably like speed and armor, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't hold me to that. Anyway, we're just gonna flow with this. I'm really tired, and like I said, I hadn't recorded in forever.
Twists of fury.
This is Series 2 Polar Whirlwind. Obviously, she looks a bit different. She's kind of got the whiteout effect. I actually like the blue of Whirlwind, but you got to admit Polar doesn't look too bad. Can't fly yet or anything like that. Her primary attack, A, is your basic little toss there, give it to you from multiple angles. If you watch close, you'll see her unicorn horn. It kind of gets the rainbow effect as she shoots it. Secondary attack, everybody knows that, it's a Tempest Cloud. You can only have one at this point in time. And then the rainbows don't chain off of them or bounce or anything crazy yet. Let's see here.
Impressive.
Has a nice, like, really pale teal on her wings there. On the figure, it's actually more of like a just kind of metallic blue luster, if you will. Looking at her stats, max health 270, speed 50, armor 18, critical hit 70. She might have actually had extra critical hit again. I can't remember. When I unboxed her and posted on the blog, I would have told you. I did want to record tonight, but I plan to do the channel update first. And you know, with the storms, the computer hadn't gone down yet, but they've kind of lessened up. Still not gonna take a shower. That's a horrible way to die. But you know, if you have to know, just look it up on the blog. I might post it in the video or something for you. Come in, we'll take a look at her upgrades, even though it seems redundant given the fact that Part 138 covered it. But she begins Rainbow of Doom, an arced blast of rainbow energy. Second attack, Tempest Clouds, send forth clouds that electrocute nearby enemies. First purchased upgrade, Rainbow Chain. Rainbows do extra damage. Shoot a Tempest Cloud and a second Rainbow Chains off of it. Triple Tempest. Have 3 Tempest Clouds active. Tempest Clouds do extra damage. Then we've got Dragon Flight. Press Z to fly. Increase speed and armor while flying. Dual Rainbows. Shoot a Tempest Cloud and 2 Rainbows will chain off of it. That's where the fun really begins. Then you have to pick a path. What was it? Ultimate Rainbow or Rainbow of Doom? Tempest Dragon? Whatever. Like I said, I'm kind of winging this. I didn't plan to do it exactly like this, but double dose of Doom. Shoot 2 Rainbows of Doom at once. Atomic Rainbow. A Rainbow of Doom attack does increased damage. And then Rainbow Singularity. This looks crazy, like something out of the late 60s, early 70s. Hold A to charge up a super powerful Rainbow of Doom. Bottom path, Tempest Dragon. Triple Rainbow, it's full on. Shoot a Tempest Cloud and 3 Rainbows will chain off of it. Tempest Tantrum. Bigger Tempest Clouds, they are considerably bigger. Does increase damage with increased range. And Tempest Matrix. Electricity forms between Tempest Clouds that hurt enemies. Very, very helpful there. Rainbow of Healing, again, the Soul Gem. It's nice, cute, and lovely, but if you play solo, kind of a waste. That said, if you don't have Whirlwind, which now you can get the Series 1's pretty cheap, go with her Series 2 though. Those are also cheap at GameStop now, currently, because you get the Wow Pow. The Wow Pow is Cloud Bursting. Tempest Clouds automatically shoot rainbows. That would kind of sway things to be... Man, maybe that's what was helping me out so much. I didn't notice that they were doing that when I played through. That said, the little Tempest Clouds, I was very impressed with them. I didn't think I would be, but they came in ridiculously handy. That said, with the Wow Pow, really couldn't go wrong with Ultimate Rainbow either. I think that's the path name. Again, I'm tired of having recorded in forever. You know, just take it for what it is. That said, you know the drill here. We are going to go in and do her heroic challenge. One of the tougher ones, but it is neat because with her attack, the rainbow, it actually works out.
Are you ready to
be a bit easier than others. Oh, it is dumping rain. Right now there's like no background music. I can actually hear it. So, good news for you is I will be recording a while apparently. Let's come in here. Where is she? She's one of the last ones, I thought. Did I pass her? Oh yeah, I did. Lobs of Fun. Earn a tasty treat by taking out Cyclopses. This one can actually be fairly tough. With Whirlwind, since she has that arc to her projectile, it kind of works out well. It's really well tailored to her. If you've got a character that has like no upward mobility or anything, there are certain times in this game, at least the Wii version, when it is a complete pain to get a bomb to go where you want it to. In time, you'll get a little better at it, but still, I mean, you could play the game, ace this with 16 characters, and then when you take your 17th through to complete the same heroic, the bombs could just go AWOL on you. Real hard to explain. The good news, though, like I said, Whirlwind is well suited to her own heroic challenge. So, +5 critical hit, Lobs of Fun. Get the cake at the end. This one, like it.
Now that you took out
like I said, I hadn't played in a while, but this is one of the tougher ones in my opinion, just because of that. You know, for the vast majority of characters. Here we go. Hopefully, but like I said, you have to wait on those guys.
Everything up around here. I've tried asking politely for them to leave, but no luck. The main ones are standing up on platforms. Maybe you can figure out a way to get rid of these guys. If you do, there's a tasty reward in it for you.
3, 2,
I got Animal Crossing on my mind so much, I feel like I need to like go and get a net at whatever that is. I've never really noticed that before. No. I usually just, I guess, move so quick. I don't really know what's up with that. I also have like totally forgotten the directions of travel here. Don't play this. I actually do, but you know, it's been a long time. Case in point, right here, Whirlwind could hit him. I think those are like leaves, but Whirlwind could hit him, and a regular, like say, Terrafin Slam Bam can sometimes get with ice. It's one of those things that can turn into kind of a bit of a problem. Trick with her is to stand a little bit back of the platform. I think there's one up here.
Cyclops eliminated.
Sounds like we were dropping some frames too. It was probably a bad idea for me to play with her fully upgraded right before this, because now I'm like wanting to fly and, you know, do all the crazy stuff. I think we can get to this guy from the other side actually, so I probably went the wrong way. It's a blaster troll.
We're halfway there.
So now I just have to navigate the rest of the island, but I've been playing Animal Crossing so much. What I was trying to say at the start, I feel like I need a net to grab all this stuff. Then the first thing I was thinking that I didn't say when I was talking about other things was the palm trees with the coconuts. I actually planted some, and I've got coconuts on my island now. Again, if you miss, it may not seem too bad, but like if you miss with just a few bombs, this one, the time does become an issue. I think there's a guy. I usually go a different way, I think. Seems like the last guy is going to be far away.
One more to go.
Oh, there's 9 of them. Okay. So that's the usual location. Now there's probably... Okay. That's what I was going to say. Like I said, it's just honestly been a long time. A, since I've played, and B, since I've done this one. Back in SSA, when I take them through the hard challenges, I would usually include this one. Just because it was kind of like a pain. Sort of along the lines of Swarms, you know, it's not really necessarily hard. It's just, you know, there is a certain level of skill and chance for it. But, many times I've gotten up here and done it at the last second. She is well suited to this one. Sad that didn't just take her down, but there we go.
Heroic challenge complete. Excellent job.
Oh yeah, you have to walk into the cake. There's been a time or two I've actually missed the challenge because I couldn't get to the cake after killing the guy. Anyway, that wasn't too terribly painful.
Definitely deserve this
and I think
reward.
I have an idea now what I'm going to do. Okay, number one, we should have gotten the money first, since I am planning to upgrade. You see, she took no damage there, so it's, you know, not too bad. If you have trouble with that one, just do Wrecking Balls. All you have to do is complete it. We'll let you watch this. She collects some money, and then what I was saying though is what I might do on this one. Record this. This would be like the first half of part 139, and then come in. It'll probably make the video a little bit longer than I usually like them to be. But since I think I'm going to take her down ultimate, or I'm sorry, Tempest Dragon, I may actually just go ahead and get her the money she needs, and then record the upgrades. Just kind of breeze through this time, and that way part 139 can just be all Polar Whirlwind. You know, and then back to back with Whirlwind, it works out really well. Part 140, I'll introduce Drobot. I won't upgrade him yet. I'll save him for the tech element. And the Earth element characters, they are ready to upgrade, and I believe I have the fire elements, with the exception of maybe like light core eruptor or one of them, you know, because there's a legendary with igniter, there's light core with eruptor. I may have all of them ready to go. I was doing that back in May as well. So that said, this is Polar Whirlwind. Looks pretty good in the game. Again, I'm kind of a fan of regular Whirlwind's color pattern, but I think once you got into some of the gameplay, like the, you know, particularly like your, you know, winter scenes and, you know, maybe some of the dark and gloomy, like Chaos's Castle, where you have like this stark white of Polar Whirlwind. There you can kind of see some of that like teal on her wings. Actually, that's a pretty good shot of it too. I'm trying to turn her the other way for you. It's about as good as it gets. Shame you can't like zoom in or something. But I think maybe in gameplay, you know, certain lighting conditions or level backgrounds, you'll really, you know, be more able to appreciate the in-game coloring. But Polar Whirlwind, she is a GameStop exclusive here in the US. Had her for quite a while. I've just been way too busy to actually get to sit down and record or do anything like this. So that said, I think what I will do now is go get her a whole bunch of money. We'll come in and buy her upgrades, and you know, take it from there. Then I'll introduce Drobot. If I can't shower at all tonight, or like until 3 or 4 in the morning, till the storms pass, I'll do the channel update, and then I might go ahead and record the Earth element upgrades. That should keep me going through the night because that's my favorite element, so should be pretty into that one. But questions, comments, feel free to ask here. Like I said, I think I may just tack Polar Whirlwind's upgrades onto the back end of this video for you. That way it kind of gets everything done in one nice little deal, and makes a nice transition there. So then Drobot will really be the only thing like way out of place for you. But I may change things, who knows. But I'm gonna get a drink, maybe see if I can't perk myself up a little. But like I said, we'll probably stop this one, and then I'll pick right back up with her upgrades. So give me about 15 minutes or so, should have the money, and I will talk to y'all later. Hey everybody, One-A-Weasm here. We are right back. Still storming, still can't take a shower, so still recording. Part 139, which this is technically the second half of that. We introduced Polar Whirlwind finally. Again, I haven't gotten to really record anything since like mid-May, if I'm remembering correctly. Part 138 was actually the upgrade for Series 2 Whirlwind. Took her down Tempest Dragon. When I came in tonight, before I started recording, I was just kind of playing around, seeing where I'd left off. You know, what characters, earth, fire, etc. I was ready to upgrade. Then I played around with the 2 Whirlwinds, and I have to say I was very impressed. It could be skewed by the WoW POW a little bit, but you know, for the record, when I went through the same heroics with Series 1 Whirlwind, she doesn't have the WoW POW, so it's not going to get the rainbows shot from the Tempest Clouds. That said, I still felt like the Tempest Dragon path was very surprising, at least in my opinion, how well I liked it, how functional it was. So what I think I am going to do here is actually back out. I think I have enough money. What I did, since we're kind of on limited time, this is going to be like an extension of the introduction. Went ahead, I bought her base upgrades already. For example, she can fly there. So all we really lack is her upgrade path, Soul Gem, and WoW POW. I've got like 3-year-old cinnamon gum in my mouth, and apparently it wasn't a good idea. Like, already lost its flavor and it's sticking to my teeth instead of being chewy, if that makes sense. Anyway, here we are. Ultimate Rainbow is the name of the path, and then Tempest Dragon. Ultimate Rainbow is what I did with Series 1 Whirlwind, so of course, like I said, characters to come back, I'm going to take them down the other path, which in this case, Series 2 went down Tempest Dragon. Since we have Polar Whirlwind and I was able to get her, just gotta treat her kind of like I do a legendary, at least legendaries at this stage. I want to take them down the best path. Do that same thing for like the in-game variants, you know. This last attack on Ultimate Rainbow is insane. Problem is, you know, it's fairly limited when you can use it. Tempest Dragon, on the other hand, she was an absolute machine with that, and I think I'm going to go ahead, again, I hate doing this, having it back to back for you, but that's how impressed I was with Tempest Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and select it. The good news, since she is a Series 2, you can actually switch upgrade paths. You do have to buy them, as you can see there. Oh, wait. Okay, so I thought it wouldn't do that, but anyway, if you haven't invested any money, apparently you don't lose any money. Let me back out of that. Okay, so if you do happen to accidentally hit that, you can apparently back out. We are to the point now, again, she has the base 4, the flight, the triple tempest, etc. This is called Triple Rainbow. It's full on. This is the first one down, Tempest Dragon. Shoot a Tempest Cloud and 3 rainbows will chain off of it. Cost is 1020. Go ahead and pick that up. If my math was wrong, I just won't buy the Soul Gem yet. And we'll stick to the wild. Let's try to show this to you. Well, that's not a great angle. I'm trying not to back out of the room, that's the problem. You can kind of see what it's trying to do. I'll show you on the deck here in a little bit. Next up, Tempest Tantrum. Bigger Tempest Cloud does increased damage with increased range. Again, I love numbers on all this stuff, but it's basically, I mean, you can tell the clouds are infinitely bigger. There was a good look at the triple. Oddly enough, you get it in the corner and you can see it better. But, next up is Tempest Matrix. I really liked this when I took her through those challenges. Electricity forms between Tempest Clouds that hurt enemies. It's kind of like Voodoo's tripwires, if you will. Cost is 1800. Let's go ahead and grab that. I also had the lightning kind of chaining off the clouds. As you can see there though, and then the third one you can send ahead and note the triangle, and then you saw the triple shot. She is very impressive down Tempest Dragon. Like I said, that's why I never like say, oh yeah, you know, this path's so much better. If you actually use it, you know, gameplay or PvP, whatever you're doing, it can change your impressions of a path very quickly. For example, way back when I upgraded Series 1 in SSA, I thought that the top path was going to be better. Not like a shutout better path consensus, but I thought it'd be better. Still, with the WoW Pal, I think it would serve to enhance that path a little bit more, the top one. But Tempest Dragon here is pretty insane. So, ooh. Yeah, we'll have 108 left, so let me go ahead and get this. Rainbows of Healing. Rainbow heals your allies again. Means pretty much nothing to me. If you do 2-player, that's when that comes in handy. That's really, really a good feature, particularly like say you play with your kids and maybe they're not that great, or perhaps, and this is probably more the case, if you play with your kids and you're not that great, if your kids are Whirlwind, they can actually, you know, take care of that, get you your health back. So whichever way that works, bottom line, it's very advantageous, primarily for actually only for multiplayer. Again, it's a soul gem for me that is pretty much useless and pointless because I never really have anyone to play with. So the good news is with Series 2 she does get the WoW Pal, so you know, we'll take that, and it is a pretty pretty good wild power in my opinion. It is the cloud bursting is what they call it. Tempest clouds automatically shoot rainbows. This is very, very neat. It's one of those things on the deck of the ship. I think when I upgraded Series 2 Whirlwind, I wasn't that impressed with it. Check out her rainbow horn now. But then in gameplay, it was ridiculous. I'm just going to shoot one cloud. You can see it shot one. I think in gameplay it'll do more. It shot two there. Let's go ahead and I'm going to make a defensive triangle here. Attempt to. You can basically, as you can see, subdivide the screen, and then I'll try to do a little tighter knit one this time. Then I can come in, and when I rainbow chain, it just works really well. It's hard to appreciate it here, but just something like that, and you can stand back from. You essentially have like 9 rainbows plus an additional 6, 15. It's quite effective. I think that other video was like 22. Tell you what, make this one a little special. Like I said, it will be long.
Now that you took out chaos.
Let's come in here and I'll show you what I was talking about. Obviously, she's only done... Oh, crud. That's what I forgot to do. Somehow, I was so tired / wrapped up in just getting her the money, which is really redundant and kind of boring, that I forgot to do the tough challenges. I think she can still do zaps okay. I never really had a problem with stealth elves or trigger happy. The one that concerns me is double troubles though. Good news is I can do anvil rain on that one. The Drobots may be an issue now. That's pretty sad. Anyway, let's get back to what I was going to do, which is fight, teleport, fight. Lots of enemies here. I think you'll get an appreciation for just how good Tempest Dragon actually is in gameplay. It'll kind of show you why I picked it, you know. That said, the top path, Ultimate Rainbow, I feel like it would be pretty dadgum good this time around with the addition of the WoW power. Watch for the lightning bolts. I had a few times when I played through it a little bit ago, and it would like have the clouds arc lightning like way down, and
a teleporter has appeared.
It was pretty intense. If you know, I'll try to set one up for you. I can actually, this isn't the time to play, I'll hit this guy, it'll do 30 damage. That's just from
teleporters have appeared.
One Tempest Cloud point blank range. So I'll try to do something a little more creative here.
A teleporter has appeared.
Basically what I do down this path is I shoot the clouds ahead of me. They do 30 damage. That's pretty much an instant kill on everything. And then I can double rainbow off of those.
A teleporter has appeared.
And then, of course, you get the triple on this path. So, I mean, right there, we took down those golems like they were nothing. You still get the 16 damage from the primary, which is pretty good. You saw that 25 of 50 a minute ago. That's the create a double rainbow. Very easy to do down this path. We'll just kind of stand back here, have some fun with it. We can actually kill this guy. I think you can. I won't mess with him.
Teleporters have appeared.
Oh, I did not. I was standing on a teleporter is what happened. That's how the Shadow Knight got us. I was going to go get the XP over here, and I guess we were like standing right where that teleporter popped up. Now I don't know which one we took. That one. Okay, well, that'll at least spice this one up a little bit. You can kind of see there they were shooting the rainbows while we progressed. if it wasn't for that little hiccup, she would have made it through this thing without taking any damage. That Shadow Knight got me right as we teleported.
1 minute remaining.
But that's that. As you can see, that is pretty impressive, at least in my opinion.
Excellent job.
And she is low on armor, so it works out well.
Nice work. You definitely deserve this
12
reward.
minutes. That'd be 34. Yet another bone. This is probably not going to work out well. This challenge is a pain on the Wii, particularly with a fully upgraded. You've heard me say I don't upgrade until I get them all. I like to know the heroics, etc. And then before I upgrade, I take them through certain challenges, in particularly Drobots and Double Troubles. I don't really have as much trouble with Zaps, but this one is really annoying. So I don't know that we'll make this. I'm going to just try it one time. And I'm thinking she's going to do so much damage, we're probably going to regret attempting it. I'm not going to reset her just to do this one challenge. I know some people would. I can live without the speed, although speed to me is very, very important. I'm not liking the way this is looking right now. I'm afraid to actually shoot the Tempest Clouds. I realize that would be a great idea if she wasn't fully upgraded. However, what you have to remember, if I did the Tempest Clouds, they're going to shoot their own rainbows, and you take out 2 of the purple chompies in this and you are done for.
You've almost made it.
See if we can lure 2 of these guys. Okay, those are the 2 I wanted. I'm gonna get them right. Where's the other idiot? There he is. Okay, so we've got a chance here. We've got 10 to go. She would do too much damage to get him. Luckily, he was the only one there. Sometimes you get pinned in. She's not close to upgrading yet, so that's great. Oh, crud.
Careful. You took out one of the endangered purple chompies. If you hit another one, they'll become extinct.
Don't hit another
I'm
purple
thinking
chomp.
I went the way I didn't want to go, and that is correct. Again, I have not played this in a while either. Okay, I think I wanted to go this way.
Heroic challenge complete. Excellent job.
I don't know how we did that, but it is possible. This is just one of those things. If we had box stock Polar Whirlwind, I could come in if we were in tight quarters. You can do a Tempest Cloud. It doesn't do as much damage with anything.
To you. And please
but
take this reward as a reward.
No, we want out of there. So, the good news is all is well. She will have full speed when I finally get around to fully upgrading her. But this is Polar Whirlwind down the Tempest Dragon. Again, I was very impressed with it. As you can see in Fight Teleport Fight, she does a ton of damage. And as you saw in Drobot's challenge, she still has precision and restraint. So overall, I am pretty happy with her. Again, I realize that's what I did with Series 2 Polar, but it just worked out so well when I took her through that challenge prior to upgrading and introducing Polar. Had to do it. Again, the good news, since these are both Series 2, I can switch one. Don't know that I will, though. That said, Series 1 is still down Ultimate Rainbower. I think it's a great path. The last one, Rainbow of Singularity, you hold down the A button and it just unleashes the fury. That said, I am going to end this, get the gum out of my mouth. I guess it's still raining and thundering, so I will introduce Series 2 Drobot finally, and then I guess I'll go into recording the Earth Element. I've got both Prism Break, Series 2 and Light Core, Bash, Terrafin, they're all ready to go, so we'll hit them up, and that'll probably be all I do Skylander-wise recording tonight, but that'll be quite a bit, so hopefully I'll get these edited and uploaded. Not sure when you'll see them, depends how much I'm out of town, etc. But again, since Polar Whirlwind took me a while, and she happened to just fall in perfectly. Went ahead, part 138 already uploaded, ready to go. Series 2 upgrade. Now Polar will have part 139 will essentially be the introduction, the upgrade, and then gameplay of Tempest Dragon. And as an added bonus, we did Drobots and somehow made it through without killing 2 of the chompies. So worked out pretty well. This will be a little longer than normal, but don't think it'll be too bad of a deal. Like I said, next up, part 140 will introduce Drobot, and then 141 through 4 should be Earth Element upgrades. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, subscribe, whatever floats your boat. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back